Welcome in, booze and ghouls. How's everyone doing out there? We got MH Reels. We got Tay. What's up, Tay? Ronnie, Peterson, Jessica, Coloma, Pirate Dawn. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. What is going on, everybody? Let me flip this back around here. And before I do, I have one more piece of gear I need real quick. Hang on. The coffee scale. Evil Gamer. Ronnie Peterson is watching the Thanksgiving parade. I lied. I need a cooling plate. Hang on. All right. What is up, booze and ghouls? Welcome into the live stream. It is Living Dead fam. We are back at it right here at the coffee station. What's happening, everyone? Making prime rib for mom. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to visit everyone's house tonight so I can get full and stuff. Tay, I just do normal coffee. I don't do the flavored. Usually flavored, I haven't really dived too deep into that. I'll let the other coffee professionals do the flavored coffee. There's a lot of good companies out there. Bones Coffee is really fun for flavored coffee. Hey, what's up, Sanchez? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thursday. And Sanchez, just for you, Sanchez is feeling woozy. Here you go, my friend.
I'm feeling woozy, yeah.
Just for you, buddy. So good to see everyone. How's everyone doing out there? You guys doing okay? You guys having a great Thanksgiving? I'll need Thanksgiving pants, right? But we're doing good over here. We got the Living Dead grandson back here. We got Living Dead mom, Brianna, the kids. They're all in the kitchen doing the whole Thanksgiving thing. So feels like it's been a couple months, right? What's up, Evil Gamer? Jessica Coloma. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about roasting, about coffee or whatever, I'll be more than happy to answer questions. Keep it a little low voice today. We got neighbors over here. They're enjoying their Thanksgiving day, so the machine's already loud enough to begin with, but I don't want to be talking too loud so they can still enjoy their get-together next door. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Welcome into the live stream. Welcome in if it's your first time. Aside from all the spooky that we love doing year-round, I enjoy the hobby of coffee roasting. So I've done a few live streams already about the hobby. Just to catch up with a few of you guys. I learned how to do this during quarantine, during COVID, during lockdown, and there's nothing to do and everything was closed, and you guys know I'm a coffee head, so I was like, where am I gonna get coffee? So went online, went down the rabbit hole and learned how to roast my own coffee beans, and that's what we'll be doing today, folks. So sit back, relax, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Let us know in the chat what you are doing for Thanksgiving today. I would love to hear what kind of traditions you guys have, and and all that jazz. And also let me know if you like coffee, what do you like putting in your coffee? What flavors of coffee do you like? Are you cream and sugar? Are you like me and just like a straight cup of black coffee? Let us know. But welcome into the live stream. Let's get this roast going. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and let's have a good time, folks. All right, today's roast I have from Bodie Leaf. They got quite a few stores here in Southern California, specifically like in the Orange County area. And these are from Vietnam. The price of coffee has been going up substantially, almost double the cost, as with everything else. But this is a new crop. This is a new farm that they're distributing. And so this was on sale. This is about $5 a pound. So I was really excited to find a real affordable. Again, this is their address. They got several addresses, but or should I say several coffee restaurants that you can go to. Check them out. Highly recommend them. Very nice bag. Usually it just comes in a plain clear see-through bag. This is a single origin, direct trade, Arabica green unroasted, and here's a little bit of notes on the side. But very, very fun. How's the chat going? Who's here with us today? Come on out. Come and say hello if you are new here. Again, we will be roasting some coffee. Let me see. I was going to go on. Give me a quick second while I get everything all together here. Let me make sure I'm all set up. Make sure I can see chat. Okay, I'm like missing chat here. Let me throw on a stew again real quick. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let me see. For some reason, chat just disappears once in a while. Okay, let me catch up to you. We got Sanchez, Thanksgiving Pants. Thank you, MH Reels. I just got out of the shower. That's why the hair is looking good. We got Doom Boogie here. Jungle Cruise, hope the roast looks great. Happy holidays, Doom. Sorry I'm late to this chat right here. Good to see you, Doom Boogie. First year I'm not cooking a turkey. Congratulations for not cooking a turkey. Enjoy your day there, my friend, Doom. So good to see you. Who else is jumping in? Thank Gain Life. Welcome into the stream, Gain. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if we have any mods in here at the moment, but y'all know who these people are. Go follow Gain Life and Doom if you haven't done so. If you are new here, welcome in, everyone. Peppermint mocha creamer for my coffee this time of year. Oh, that's right. All of the good coffee whatnot comes out, right? I lied again. I need one more piece of, you know what? I might have to cut this bag open. All right, let me talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. My dosing here, let's see here. Peppermint mocha creamer, that sounds delicious, guys. They're on Slim's Live. I know our good friend, fellow streamer Slim is in the park right now, I believe. He is having a good time in the parks. So check him out. Let's see, did I do that right? Did I cut that right? I know I don't want to mess up this bag. Maybe a little more. Hopefully this is it right here. Yes, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out my beans. Usually do about 4 ounces per batch. And I'll show you guys here in a second. Ooh, these look fabulous. Alright, there's about 4 right here. Alright, let's do that. Let's go with that. So let's show you guys. Oh, thank you, Evil Gamer. Pyrodon DCA, they're on Slim's Live. Happy Thanksgiving, Andrew Kwan. Happy Thanksgiving. So here is what basically coffee looks like. Unroasted. It's just green. It's basically a cherry seed. Cool, huh? So I'm going to fill these 2 canisters up of coffee. So we're going to be here a while. Again, grab a snack, grab a beverage, or as I like to say, grab yourself a Scream soda. And let's get this party started. I should have wrote. I'll do that here in a second. Alright, and this is my Fresh Roast SR540 coffee roaster. Alright. So, good question. Why is there pinholes in the bag? It's to lock in freshness. This is a one-way valve, and you'll see this on most coffee bags that you buy at the store. That means, basically, I think this is a multi-purpose bag, but this is basically for coffee beans that are already roasted. Basically, after you roast coffee, there's still a process that the coffee beans are degassing. So that way, to keep the coffee fresh, this is a one-way valve. That means coffee, the gases can escape the bag, but no air from the outside can get in the bag. So that's why there's, you'll see these holes right here. It's typically a one-way valve. Feeling a little caffeinated here, right? Well, let's get our caffeine consumption going on here. Let me get my timer going. Where is my trusty timer? Here we go. Stop, should I say stopwatch? All right, let's turn this bad boy on. It'll get a little noisy here in a second, but it's nothing we can't handle. All right, here we go. So you'll see the coffee start to change color, like right in front of your eyes here. It'll change. It'll go from green to like a golden yellow, and you'll see it kind of start to lightly brown. And then there's a few developmental stages here. It's called like first and second crack. Basically, when you are roasting these beans, they'll start to develop and they'll expand. So right now, like all the I'm pretty much drying out the beans right now. And like Rice Krispies, if you ever had a bowl of Rice Krispies and poured milk on your Rice Krispies, you'll start to hear like the snap, crackle, and pop. Well, it's the very same with these beans as well. Usually first crack is the first sign of, or one of the signs of the developmental stage of the coffee roasting process. That's like to a very light roast. I like to go to like a medium or to a medium dark. So I'm experimenting with these. I've never had Vietnam Robusta beans before. So this is a new experience. So I'm basically learning on the fly how to roast these beans right here. Wendy girl from North Carolina, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Good to see you. We got Lando in the house. What's up, Lando? Happy Thanksgiving. It's so nice to see all of you here in the chat. And then we also will be doing our next live stream after this. We will be doing our very late, well overdue, our podcast, Living Dead Fan Presents the Podcast, and it will just be myself, Living Dead Mom, and that will be this Saturday. We will be recapping the Halloween season, all the haunts that we went to, some tips and tricks to hopefully get you guys ready for next year. And then we do have on the books, we're already getting ready to have some guests on our show, so stick around for the Living Dead Fan Presents the Fogcast. But it's so good to see you, Wendy Girl Tay, Lando. Welcome in, folks. Alright, changing colors right in front of you. Crazy, huh? What is the world coming to? Yeah, guys, it smells so good out here when we're roasting. Take my word for it, it smells divine. So I'm basically adjusting the fan speed and the heating source in here. This is basically like an air popcorn roaster, but it's designed specifically for coffee beans. You can pretty much roast coffee various ways. You can do it on the stove. If you got a skillet, dump your beans in there, and you can literally roast your beans on the stove. You can do it in an oven. And then of course there's different tools. There's even handheld tools you can use over the stove, designed specifically for coffee, but it's really neat. It's really fun. So right now I'm just listening if I can hear the first crack in this. This is going to be an interesting roast. Again, I've never done a Vietnamese coffee. This is what we're roasting here from Vietnam. Blue Dragon Robusta. It's got baker's chocolate, Brazil nut, peanut, and oat. There's the region. 5-pound bag. Full seated to full plus. So that's kind of like where I like to go with this. Those are just names of different roast levels. I know, doesn't it sound yummy? And no two beans are created the same. Like, they all have different tasting notes. Now, you don't typically get all of those notes in one bean. It depends how you roast it. But these are some tasting notes that appear from when these were sampled, when these were cupped, and so that's kind of what others have tasted in those tasting notes right there. See if I can hear first crack here. Wendy girl, I think you would love an iced coffee. I've seen a lot of successful coffee carts and businesses. They thrive on cold, either cold brew or iced coffee drinks. And it really doesn't matter where you are in the world. Iced coffees it's a good. It's excellent to have on the menu. Sometimes iced coffee drinks sell even more than regular hot coffee. Again, but we're going into the fall winter time of year, so but you'll be surprised how many people are still into the cold coffee drinks this time of year. All right, I just heard first crack. Starbucks ruined coffee. Why is that? Yeah, and see, Starbucks, I don't typically go to Starbucks. I'm a black coffee drinker, and I've had a friend of mine used to be a manager at Starbucks, and he even told me that they purposely roast their beans really dark and almost to where like all the flavors are burnt out of the coffee, because no one really goes to Starbucks for black coffee, and most Starbucks drinkers are there for the sugary flavored types of drinks, and you don't need a great cup of coffee if you're going to start throwing in all of those other flavors in there. Yeah, I don't like to burn my mouth. No, I'm the same, Ted. Really not a huge fan of Starbucks, and it's nothing against the company or whatever, but I prefer to go to an establishment. I'm more of a support your mom and pop type of coffee drinker here. Steelers Nation, welcome into the live stream. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Thank you so much for being here on the live. Happy Thanksgiving, happy football season. Again, this is my first time roasting this kind of bean, so I kind of have like a template that I normally go by, but since the ambient temperature is a lot cooler than normal, I'm kind of making several adjustments on the fly here. Trying to listen, trying to visually see. There's programs now where you can just push a button and let it do it for you, but I'm more of a hands-on. I like the tactile feel of adjusting the type of coffee on the fly here. Yeah, Tay, same here. And I highly recommend, folks, if you're going to purchase coffee, if you want to up your coffee game, go to your local mom and pop coffee and ask if they sell freshly roasted coffee beans. Always check the roast date when the beans were roasted, and they could even grind it for you however you like to. If you want whole bean yourself, if you love espresso and you have your own grinder at home, cool, very cool. But if you're just a traditional coffee drinker, go purchase a bag of freshly roasted beans. It's a different experience. You'll enjoy it. go too dark. It's kind of getting... I'm hearing second crack, so I might kill the roast right here. I'm gonna start its cooling process right here. So right now I've killed off the heating, so now this is just, I'm cooling the beans so it stops the cooking process. Yeah, again, this is a new bag, so I'm experimenting with this bag right here with Vietnam Blue Dragon. I might go a little lighter on the next one. Alright, what's up? What's going on, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. We got Wendy Girl here. What's up, Wendy Girl? Steelers Nation. Happy Thanksgiving. We got Tay, Pirate Dawn. Who else is here? Feel free to share the stream, folks. If you have a coffee lover in your family or a close friend that loves coffee, if they are curious about coffee roasting, pardon me, let them know. We are live. We are roasting coffee beans here at the Casa de LDF. Did I catch up with everyone? We got Lando, MH Reels, Tay, I think Jessica Coloma's here, Evil Gamer. Who else is hanging out with us, guys? We had Game Life, we had Doom Boogie in here. So good to see you guys. I think y'all are playing in the park. Yeah, Doom Boogie's on the Jungle Cruise. Good to see all of you guys. We got Sanchez here. Reels is here. Very, very good stuff. Let me weigh out some more beans real quick. Actually, I will do that when this roast gets done right here. Got my trusty hit mitt gloves, so I don't burn myself. This gets really hot. Not much chaff in this. I'm surprised. Normally there'd be a lot of chaff, but let's see. Man, hardly any. That's unreal. It's the first time I've... Typically this catches like all of the skin that falls off the beans, but there's not much skin in here. They got no skin in the game. Alright. So let's take a look. This is like the experimental bag for me because I see some beans that are underdeveloped. I try to roast it to where all the beans are pretty much uniform in color, but there's some others like this one here. Sometimes you get these that just won't roast, and these are called Quakers. This can affect the taste of your cup, so I discard these right here. I see a small handful. Again, this is like their first time with these beans. Well, my first time roasting these, but the company that I purchased from, I think this is their first time with this farmer. So this was on the more affordable side. So the quality's still good, but again, the higher the price, you're going to get a better quality of beans. So now, I won't typically consume these beans or brew these beans right away. I wait about a week, maybe 2 weeks off of roast. So I will give you guys an update on these beans. I see a few here that are underdeveloped. See, I'm gonna have to play with this batch a little bit. I might have to go around and try different temperatures and the fan power and the speed to make sure they are all developed. Okay, I'm gonna settle on this one for now. I think that's okay. Let's see. What's up, Sanchez Ninja watching? Yeah, Windy Girl, I watched Weapons too. It's a different one. It is a different one. I know we got Stranger Things too. We need to catch up on some TV here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and call that one my first roast. These are a little bit on the lighter end. They don't feel as heavy. So yeah, this experimental batch is going to be interesting. All right. I should have done this earlier. Let me weigh out the next batch. One's going next. And I'll go ahead and start this one. Mystery guest from parts unknown. Welcome in. We got Sanchez, Stranger Things Season 2. You got a lot to catch up on, my friend. All right. All right. What's up, chat? June Case 355. Happy Thanksgiving. Is that Janet in there? I'm trying to still get used to everyone's names in here. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What's up, booze and ghouls? Welcome into the live stream. We are roasting some Vietnam Blue Dragon Robusta. We got June here, MH Reels, Windy Girl. What's going on? How's everyone's Thanksgiving today so far? What's everyone's plans for this afternoon or into the evening? We got Living Dead Mom here. She's in the kitchen with Brianna. The kids are watching Living Dead Grandson. Spooky stories. Gettysburg. What's up, Rudy Rod? Happy Thanksgiving, bud. Welcome into the live stream. Happy to see you here, friend. June says, a nap? I am stuffed. You're ahead of us, huh? Did everyone get to eat already? Hopefully we'll be eating here after the stream right here. It's already 12:20. We'll be here for a minute. Donatella Soul, what's up? Volunteering at a community dinner. So good to see you, friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for volunteering. That's incredible. Happy to hear that. There's just something about volunteering, giving your time, kind of warms the heart. That is awesome. Man, first crack already. Yeah, so our plans today, obviously doing this roast right here. This roast has been long overdue. I know a lot of you have been requesting live stream roast or just coffee stuff. So that was on the books, kind of last minute, but mentally I wanted to do this. I just didn't schedule it until this morning. And then later, obviously, we'll be doing our Thanksgiving dinner. We'll probably gather around the TV and watch a couple episodes of Stranger Things. Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Pirate Dawn. Blessings to your mom. She's been in our thoughts and prayers, and healing wishes sent out to your mom. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there. My sister just fell into a pie in her face. Oh man, that's a good problem to have. I would love to just fall into some like pumpkin pie for sure. That's hilarious. I know, Christmas movie, says Mystery Guest. When I used to work at Disney, in our break room, and if we were part of the cast that got scheduled on Thanksgiving, obviously this is way before I became a dad. Back then, though, we would watch in the break room during the holiday. We would watch what's it called? Polar Express. We'd have a big old Thanksgiving potluck there at work, and between shows and especially on the lunch break, we would all watch. Like, that was the official kickoff of Thanksgiving, is the Thanksgiving meal that was provided during the potluck and watching Polar Express. That was officially Thanksgiving. Home Alone, okay. The only thing I could still make is the dressing. There you go. Oh, you're welcome, Pirate Dawn. Our love to you and your family, my friend. But you guys rock. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I know a lot of you say, I don't care what you guys do, we just want to hang out with you guys. So thank you guys for being here in the chat, chatting with us, or just ninja watching. We appreciate all of you. All right, this one's developing a little quicker. Trying to pay attention visually and audibly. I think I might kill this one a little bit sooner than what I did with the last one. So there might be some inconsistencies in this roast, but that's okay. This is kind of a tester batch. Christmas Vacation, Windy Girl, that's one of our favorites. Oh, Gremlins is good too. That's a good one, mister. That's Living Dead Son's favorite, is Gremlins. He likes Gremlins 1 and 2. And then supposedly they're making a Gremlins 3, but that's not coming out till, I think, 2027. What's up, Chad? We got Sanchez, mystery guest, Windy Girl, Pirate Dawn. Thank you, Pirate Dawn. Home Alone's good, mystery guest. MH Reels. But we miss you guys. We miss all of you. We miss Halloween season. I finally put away the what was it? That Jason Voorhees. If you guys have watched our previous streams for movie night, I just put away Jason Voorhees. He was up in our loft, in our home theater loft. But he's away. I think that was the final decoration that had to go away, so he was up there for a while. But speaking of movie night, we do need to have two. We need to have a members only movie night and just a regular watch party with you guys. So again, November's kind of a slow month for us, just recovering from the crazy season. And we also just did a shout out for those of you guys that tuned into us or watched the replay. Creep It Real Festive, that was a ton of fun. And if you haven't watched that yet, go back after this stream, and you still need a little spooky for your holiday season. Check out Creep It Real Festive. Mrs. Doubtfire. That's funny. Got Living Dead Son waving at us over here. Alright. Windy Girl, Reeves, Tay. The cat scene's hilarious. We might have to watch Christmas Vacation tonight. Maybe we'll watch that after a few episodes of Stranger Things. Alright, let's flip this back around. I know, Living Dead Son. I don't know who's... You might just get me tonight on this stream. Everyone's in their comfy, casual clothes. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting batch for sure. I'm surprised surprised there's not much chaff in here. It blows me away. Alright, let's throw the next one in here. Oops, I already got the next one. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, let's start that one up. I know, right? I'm still stuck on Halloween. What's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving? Obviously the meal. I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to that meal. And obviously just being with the family. There's nothing greater than just spending time with your loved ones, folks. And count my blessings every day. Especially on a day like today. There's a lot to be grateful for, that we all have our health. Get to spend time with you guys on Thanksgiving. If I'm not mistaken, this might be our first ever Thanksgiving live stream. I know we're not in the park, we're not in a theme park, we're at home, obviously. There's no place to be like home on a day like today, but I think to answer your question, yeah, it's obviously the meal and gathering around with family. Maybe we'll play some board games later. We like Clue. And the kids love that. So we'll definitely... It's all about family today for us. And you guys are our family, so we definitely enjoy our time with you guys. So yeah, just a note to self, like this is quite a bit of Quakers or underdeveloped beans. Yeah. But this was a test for me. I mean, it was definitely on the more affordable side. I try to stick around between like 5 to 10 pounds a bag. I know they can get real expensive. Sometimes I'll go 15, not too often if I have a promo discount code. But yeah, I might think twice about this bag of beans. I love Bodhi Leaf. They have some amazing... I bought some amazing beans from them before, but again, sometimes you just gotta try other variations. And hopefully, yeah, this, you know, it all depends on their crop, the harvest season. So I don't want to judge this farmer on this specific batch that they have this year, but I may try them out another time. But again, sometimes you just got to experiment and try new things. Fade to Black is here. Sorry, I'm so far behind on the chat. Krampus, I love Krampus. Windy Girl is done with Christmas shopping. I haven't even started. You're lucky, Windy Girl. Krampus is a good one. Living Dead Son loves Krampus. Ooh, a puzzle this holiday season. That sounds like a ton of... What kind of puzzle, Jessica? Good to see you, Fade to Black. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm watching in the kitchen. We're getting the goodness ready to put in the oven. Peace and love to everyone. Peace and love to your family, Fade to Black, to you and the Headless Horseman. Happy Thanksgiving. Much love to you guys. Harry Potter interactive puzzle. That sounds fun. See, I'm the kind of person where if I start a puzzle, I need to finish it. I'll lose sleep if I don't finish a puzzle. It's that crazy, guys. Thank you, Sanchez. Hello, Slim Devin Adventure. Miss you, buddy. Hopefully you're having a great stream. Sanchez, tell him I love him. Tell Slim Devin I said happy Thanksgiving. And everyone in his chat. Did I miss anybody else? Jessica, my mom gets mad at me when I find a piece in a couple seconds she's been looking forever. I'm the same way. I am the exact same way. Rockin' Ross, happy Thanksgiving to my favorite Dead fam. I just have a few to check in before Amy and I depart for dinner. Miss yous a lot. Rockin' Ross, we miss you, friend. So good to see you. And everyone else that's here, happy Thanksgiving. Rockin' Ross, much love to you and Amy. We love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a fun and safe holiday. And wherever you guys are traveling to, everyone out there, safe travels to your destinations. What's up, Jessica, Sanchez, Windy Girl, and Fade to Black. So good to see you, Fade to Black. Much love to you and your family. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for checking in. We're just out here roasting some coffee. Something light. Waiting to hear this first crack. These beans are a little inconsistent for me. Carol G and the Turkey Dogs. Carol G, welcome in. I have to change all of y'all names now. Turkey Dogs. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Carol G. So good to see you. We miss all of you dearly. You have no idea. Again, November's kind of a little slow for us, just recovering. And if you guys know, I've been under the weather for, gosh, nearly a month. I think I'm finally turned the corner on that. Still a little nasally, but not that bad. I know, it's temporary, right? Gosh, Windy Girl, I have no idea who's playing football today. I mean, maybe the Detroit Lions, maybe the Dallas Cowboys. No, so Living Dead Mom, of course, her family's all from Michigan, so Thanksgiving's like a fun day for us because we're watching the Lions game, or should I say they're watching the game, and of course I'll be watching the Dallas game later. Since I grew up in a Cowboy family, I'm pretty much a Cowboys fan since birth. But good to see you guys. Happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day, everyone. Whatever it is you do, whatever traditions you have. And for all of you that are celebrating here in the States, happy Thanksgiving. If you are outside of the States, even if you celebrate, happy Thursday. And thank you guys for being here. Yes, happy Turkey Day. EXP626, what's up, bud? I know, sorry, Wendy girl. Hey, we haven't won a Super Bowl in years. We're lucky if we even make the playoffs these days. I know, is this when I lose viewers and subs? It could be worse. I could be another team no one likes, right? EXP LDF walking around the neighborhood, thought some coffee sounded good. Well, come on over here to this neighborhood. We got coffee ready for you, literally hot off the press. All right, I think it's time to cool this bad boy down. It's been going on for a minute. That almost looked a little darker than what I wanted to go. Yeah, there's been some inconsistencies with this bag, so this is an interesting bag, to say the least. Windy Girl, all the Panthers, right? I know. One of these years, Windy Girl, those Panthers will surprise us. I have faith in the Panthers. I think one of these years they'll make it. Yeah, EXP, come on over. We'll brew you a cup, my friend. Who else is here? Don't mind the messy yard, folks. We got a year's worth of rain in like a week, so there's like weeds to pull or weeds to whack. It's just the backyard's just a whole different story, but that's life, right? But how's everyone doing? EXP, welcome in. So good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, bud. Enjoy the streams. I know we got a lot of friends and YouTube family that are in the parks today, so make sure you guys go say hello, go support our streaming friends. I know we have Slim Dev in there, I believe. Oh gosh, who's going to be there tonight? I don't even know who's going to be in the park tonight. I think Jen's Crochet, Donnie Land, just to name a few. You guys know who's streaming today, so go support them and send them my love. Obviously, we'll be home enjoying Turkey Day here. Netflix movies, shows, you name it. We're doing all the fun. EXP, you should open a Sidewalk Cafe and call it home-brewed. We'll do it up, my friend. I know I have all these aspiring dreams to open up a cafe someday, so hey, if this YouTube thing doesn't work out, can always sell a bag of coffee beans, right? And I know you guys will be my first customers. If I can like FedEx you guys a hot cup of coffee, I would. If they need a somehow teletransport hot cup of coffee so we'd never have to leave our couch. Jessica Coloma, EXP. What's up, everyone? All right. What do we got here? Wouldn't say I'm disappointed with this batch of beans. I'm just not. Just a little underwhelmed, I should say. But hey, sometimes you gotta experiment. You gotta try new things. All right, here we go. Another batch. Let's do this. I know, right? Sometimes you just can't judge the book by its cover. I'm sure these will taste good. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm gonna wait about a week or so to let these degas. And I'll let you know how they are. Of course, my favorite brew method is I love espresso, or Americano to be exact. There's different types of brew method. There's pour over, there's drip, AeroPress, so many kinds of brew methods for coffee. Most people are the like drip coffee. That's traditional. The good old-fashioned coffee pot, Mr. Coffee, or even Keurig these days. I know Keurig's pretty popular, or Nescafe, but you can still use those. There's nothing wrong with those. Get one of those reusable cartridges and purchase yourself some freshly roasted beans from your local coffee shop, and ask them to grind it for you if you don't have an actual grinder. But you can up your coffee experience, guys, just by using fresh filtered water. You gotta have good filtered water. That's 90% of what's going in your cup. So some good quality water, a good coffee grinder, and obviously some freshly roasted beans. You'll never go back to any other coffee. You can thank me later. And you know, it's still relatively affordable. You'll save a ton of money. Of course, if you want to do it this way, you'll save a lot more money by roasting your own beans. All right, I can probably just sit here all day and start picking out some imperfections, but it's pretty uniform to me. I know it does seem like a long time, but I kind of time it to where I still have other beans that I can still consume. So for my previous roast, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish those previous beans, and when I'm done consuming those, that should be about the sweet spot to try these. Now, I'm not saying you can't try these beans. That's just my preference. I like to let these still develop, if you will, because they're still, in a sense, degassing. There's still a lot of air in these from just being cooked right now, and that can alter the flavor, especially for espresso. For drip or pour over, you still might be able to have a good cup, but just for my brew method for doing espresso, I'm gonna let these rest for a week. I know it sounds crazy, right? Why does coffee have to rest? Trust me, just the flavors will taste a lot better after they rest. But yeah, no, I agree. I'm sure they'll taste good, Windy Girl. Thank you, Rock and Ross. Rudy Rod, yes. Let me go back to this chair. Living Dead Breweria. I know, right? Not Bruja, Brujeria. I love it. Cheryl G, how do you know when they're done? So, good question. Coffee beans, again, they go from like the developmental stage. I look visually and I listen audibly. I can take these to a light roast where you get different flavors. You get more like floral and what do you call it, like light roasted tasting notes. I know I'm not explaining myself really good here, but or you can go like to a medium roast where you get these type of flavors, or to a dark roast. And where'd they go? Oh yeah, Baker's chocolate, Brazil nut, peanut note. Now all beans are different; they're really not the same. So, but I like to go to a medium, to like a medium dark, depending on the bean, the quality, and but I listen for an audible sound. And it's basically like Rice Krispie treats when you're pouring milk onto your bowl of Rice Krispies. I said Rice Krispie treats, Rice Krispie cereal. And if you know that popping sound, you'll hear. And there's two stages of the pop. There's a first crack where it kind of takes you into the light roast. That's when you know when you're about done. But I like to go a little bit darker to a medium roast. So I'll go to when I hear the beans pop multiple times. So that's around the first crack right there. If you'll hear that audible pop, that's first crack. That's still too light to grind. But second crack, it's a medium roast. If I go further past that, it'll just start. The beans will get a little oily and really dark. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of folks consume dark roasted coffee. But I like a medium roast. It's kind of like you're in the middle there. So, hey, Miss V, what's up, Miss V? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Anthony626, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I guess resting is good for everything. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Rock and Ross. Interesting, you can use sound to know how done they are. You are truly a coffee. So yeah, this takes a while. I've learned this craft again just by doing this for a few years now, since COVID, since quarantine. Didn't know what I was doing. I've watched a lot of videos here on YouTube. Again, I'm a self-taught coffee roaster. I'm still learning to this day. You can dive deep. This is literally just dipping my toe into coffee roasting. There's other software, there's other programs. For example, Artisan is pretty much the official. There's others, but that's like the main software you can use. You can hook up not to this specific roaster, but there's other roasters you can hook up software to, and you get the exact curve of coffee roasting on its developmental stage, like when first crack happened, when second crack happened, and to help the roaster on how to roast and when the type of roast that you're going for, basically. So that was around first crack. I'm going to see if we can hear second crack here pretty soon. So everyone's different. Some people like a light roast, some people like a medium, some like a dark. Again, everyone's got a different palate. We're not all created the same. We all have different tastes. We all love different types of food. Same thing with coffee. Coffee's no different. Some people like a sweeter cup. Some like more of a bold cup. Some like tasting those chocolatey notes. Kind of like wine. It's very similar to wine. There's different types of notes you can taste in wine. This is no different. Same thing with coffee. And so everyone likes. Some people like red coffee. Some people like your white coffee. Am I saying that right? Again, there's so many different types of coffee. Again, not all coffee beans are created the same. There's variations, different regions. This is about second crack right here. Happy Thanksgiving, Wendy girl. Stay safe. Have a fun and safe Thanksgiving, friend. From Living Dead fam to you, happy Thanksgiving. We all love you, Wendy girl. Thank you so much for popping and saying hello. Enjoy some turkey, my friend. We'll see you on the next live. All right, this is second crack right here. I like to cut it off right at this point, right when you can start to hear the snack, crackle, and pop. If I wait a little longer, it's going to get too dark for me. So I'm going to go ahead and... So basically what I just did, I shut off the heating element and I turned on the fan. So now it's cooling. It's done cooking. You won't hear the snap, crackle, and pop anymore. That's, again, I've stopped introducing heat into the chamber. Now it's taking the ambient air temperature and it's sucking it in from the bottom here, and it's sucking it up into the chamber. So now I'm cooling off the beans. Wendy girl, we'll see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We got Jessica here. Wendy girl. Wendy girl's on her way out. Pirate Dawn, MH Reels. We got Tay. Anthony 626. Miss V in the house. It was so good running into you recently, Miss V. Chilling Chambers in the house. Yes, Chilling Chambers in the roast. That'd be a fun name for a coffee shop, right? The Chilling Chambers Coffee Shop. That'd be a great name for like an iced coffee shop, right? Chilling Chambers Coffee Shop. That would be cool. I'm giving away all my secrets here. No one can take that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Chilling Chambers Coffee Shop? Bradley Sarr, welcome in, Bradley Sarr. Happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. Welcome into the live stream. So good to see you. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a fun, enjoyable Thanksgiving. Hopefully a day off. Hopefully no one's working today. But happy Turkey Day, everyone. Time to put on my pit mitts. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. Here we go, another batch. All right. What's going on, chat? How's everybody doing out there? How are the boos and ghouls? I can't wait to devour some turkey later tonight. Literally did not eat breakfast, not lunch. Usually we kind of do an early dinner, because you got to go in for seconds later at night, because we all have two stomachs, right? We all have room. There's room for one more. Any volunteers? Alright, anything else? Anything else here? Any other imperfections? This one's not too bad. I don't see many Quakers in this one. I think we're good here for the moment. Waiting for some spooky coffee. I know. We'll hook it up one of these days, guys. I know it's a process. I've looked into this business not a coffee shop, but just selling bags, and there's a lot that goes into it. Not difficult, doesn't scare me, but just things that I need to think about if I am going to try. I would definitely need to invest in a bigger coffee roaster. This is just for like home use, and obviously it's not a commercial roaster. Commercial roasters are much larger machines. A lot of them are gas, but they're moving to electric heating units now. I've watched, if you're asking Jessica, if you're asking seasons like 1 through 4, yes, I've watched seasons 1 through 4. I have not watched the new season yet. Tay says, why are you picking out some beans? So, I'm picking out the under roasted beans and, or beans that didn't develop. And sometimes, not all of those, but some of those are called Quakers. Ones that you just can't cook, so to speak. And those beans, they'll affect the taste of your coffee. So it's kind of like doing quality control. Is you remove any of the beans that have imperfections, and mostly by color, and those are the Quaker beans. You don't want those in your cup of coffee because it can make the coffee taste kind of bitter and sour. What's up, Amber? Hello, Living Deaf. I'm happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Amber. So good to see you. Yeah, I tell you, that's going to be a lot of coffee beans, my friend. What's going on, Amber? So good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. But yeah, good question on why I'm removing some beans. Again, a lot of my coffee knowledge is done right here. Just researching on YouTube. There's a lot of good information. A lot of good channels that I follow. And coffee, it's a rabbit hole I thought I'd never go down. And I just enjoy it. I enjoy the process. I enjoy, some people just like to push a button and let the coffee do its thing. I like the process of roasting, purchasing, roasting, grinding, and my espresso journey, if you will. I love that process. I love what goes into making a decent, good quality cup of coffee. I like taking the extra step. But I get it. A lot of people just, we live in a world of instant gratification, and most just want that cup of joe and be on with their day. That's cool. Sometimes I'm the same way. I want my cup and I want to be out the door. However, I do enjoy the process of what coffee has to offer. You can make it as complex as you want, or you can make it as simple as you want. I teeter between both, but more on the complex. They probably have coffee ASMR, right? Should I do a coffee ASMR channel for you guys? I don't know. Sometimes the sound of this machine humming could be relaxing to a few of you guys. And I am paying no attention to the yard, folks, but I am accompanied by our blue chow chow. This is I was gonna say Ahsoka. This is not Ahsoka. This is Ayla Sakura right here. Ayla, say hi. Hi, girlfriend. Say hello, everyone. That is our blue chow chow. Ayla Sakura, if you know, you know. We'll have two others. We have another female and a male. Unfortunately, we can't put our females together. They just don't get along. So our male and female are inside. Let's see if we can get to second crack here. Maggie is good. She's enjoying the heat. Aww. Just doing what cats do best. How's your pet? It's time for pet talk, huh? But what's going on, Amber? So good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, Amber. Yeah, we got 3 dogs. Our other 2 are put away only because our 2 females don't get along. I know it's kind of a 3-ring circus. No pun intended. We have to switch dogs. Ayla, the one you just saw, she's more of an indoor dog. She was whining when I came outside, so we put the other 2 dogs inside and then her outside. Alright. Time to cool the beans. What's up, folks? So yeah, we do have 3. Again, the 2 just don't get along, so we need to separate them. But we love them all equally. Unfortunately, we were unfortunate that the 2 females just didn't get along. So the 3 dogs. So our male, we rescued him from the pound. He's a sweet boy. I want to say he's probably around 3 or 4 years old. He was almost full grown when we got him. We've had him for over a year now, so he was probably between a year and 2 years old when we got him from the pound. And then our 2 females, gosh, how long have we had them for? Has it been 4 years now? I think they are almost 4. But they're amazing dogs. We love our babies. They're lazy, but they're stubborn. they're amazing pets. They're amazing pets. What do all you guys have? I know Reels has guinea pigs. You have some of you that have kitties. What do y'all have? Do y'all have pets? You have goldfish, fish. Do you have reptiles? We have reptiles too. We have Living Dead Son has a crested gecko. I call our house the petting zoo. The petting zoo's kind of done its thing. So we mainly have dogs right now. Gima LT, she's got her cat. I wish I had some pets. It's hard for an animal lover to not have pets. I understand. I think no matter what, we will always have at least a dog around. There's just nothing like having that dog bark in your yard to ward off any, I don't want to say intruders, but they let you know if someone's at the front door, and I kind of love that about a dog. And they just love, there's nothing about that return love from an animal, from a dog. Can't replicate that. Or a cat. Or guinea pigs. I think you're only the guinea pig guy there, right, Reels? All right. See, with most beans, normally this is called the chaff collector, and with these beans, I'm noticing and it just could be the region where they're from, but there's not much extra layer of skin on these beans. And what I mean by that is when you're roasting, there's an outer layer of skin that burns off, and it's just called chaff. And that's what this collects that extra layer of skin, because you don't want that in your coffee as well. And I'm noticing with this specific bean, again, it could be the region that they're from, could just be the crop. But these don't have that extra layer of skin on them. All right. Ooh, with that said, I forgot to weigh out some more beans. But let me go through this real quick. See, like this one here, I don't know if that picks up on here, but this is, you can kind of see the difference. Here's between the two beans. There is the difference. So the one on the right's like a perfectly roasted bean, and then this one, look at the difference in color here. So you don't want this lightly roasted bean. You're gonna obviously mix up the flavors. I know it does make a difference, but this is the part of the quality control that I don't mind doing. And if you're gonna put the work into roasting beans, you're gonna want to have a good cup of coffee. So I'm just going through right now. Good question. Once they are pretty much done cooking, once you've roasted it, I wouldn't put them back in the roaster, because once it's been cooked, it's cooked. Not like you can re-microwave it or re-nook it. Basically, you pretty much want to roast it to how you've roasted it. So, but let's say, for example, after this, and I try these beans, I was like, you know what, maybe I should have gone a little darker. I would purchase the same bag, or whatever beans I didn't roast, I would use those beans and go a little darker. But to answer your question, no, you wouldn't really want to put already roasted beans back in a roaster, because once you've roasted them to how you want to, and they've already been cooled, like right now they're already pretty much cooled down already. You don't really want to throw them back in there. I mean, I guess you could, but you're just going to get different inconsistencies. So you kind of get like one shot at it, basically. But that's a good question. All right. Yeah, and I'll let you guys know how these taste, either on a community post, or maybe I'll do a quick live stream on these beans. Got Living Dead grandson. I think he's due for a nap. I don't know if you can hear him in the background. The other thing too, since I'm picking out a lot of these, again, that when you're calculating cost, the amount that I've been discarding, again, it's like I probably just could have just gotten, you know, an $8, $7, $8, $9 pound of coffee, and not have removed some of these Quakers in here. Again, could just be the region, could be the whatchamacallit. Could be that their first crop for the season. So many variables. There is a science to this stuff. But a science I don't mind going through. Because I'm still learning every time I roast. Alright, there's that one. Let me go ahead real quick. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second. Let me weigh out some more beans here. Should have done this a second ago. Go ahead and start that roast. What's up, Booze and Ghouls? Just Jordy. Do I need more? I don't have enough bracelets, right? I need some more. What's going on, Jordy? Some of these the kids made. I forgot where all these came from. This one here, the skull, came from one of our friends at Scary Farm in 8 Fingers 9. Right when we enter, I know you guys totally missed out. I'm so sorry we didn't get video of all that. But we made one of our monster friends in 8 Fingers 9, and even Edgar Allan Crow got a bracelet as well. So I know bracelets up to the elbows. What's up, Jordy? Tay, I think I have family member tell me that having those breeds figure out that one breed might want to be dominant. Let me go back. What's up, Jordy? Good to see you. Growing up, I think my family had a lot of different pets. We even had chinchillas. Nice. Always wanted chinchilla. The dogs I've always wanted were huskies, rotties, dachshunds, and corgis. Rotties are a lot of fun. Living Dead Mom, before I met Living Dead Mom, she used to have a rottie. I hear they're amazing animals. Huskies are a lot of work too. You need to be active, or at least have a decent sized yard, because they need their exercise. Most all dogs do, right? But what's up, everyone? We got Jordy here. Happy Thanksgiving, Jordy. So good to see you. Hopefully you guys are celebrating today, having some turkey and all the fine fixings that go with that. Hang on, I'm losing track of my roast here. But so good to see you here, Jordy. Happy Thanksgiving. Much love to you and your family. And Joanna. So good to see you guys here in California recently last month. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you for coming into the stream. We're roasting beans right now. And then later, as a family, we'll be enjoying our Thanksgiving dinner together. But I just wanted to turn on the camera. Figured I needed to roast some beans. I've done quite a few roasts without the live stream. It's just, I've always been like so busy, especially during September, October. I just need to pump out some roast real quick. But I figured it's Thanksgiving. Want to see you guys. And yeah, I miss you guys. We'll be doing more lives here very, very soon. But good to see you. Heather Estes, what's up, Heather? Welcome in. You're welcome, Jordy. Flying solo, but it's all good. Thanks for you got it, friend. Thank you for being here, bud. Heather Estes, happy Thanksgiving. What's up, Amber? Had a bit of a late start with cooking over here. My turkey was still frozen in the middle when I got up this morning. I will be late to dinner over this way. No worries. No worries. It's never too late to have some turkey, right, guys? Alright, let me make some adjustments on the roast here. No worries on the late start. Better late than never, right? Alrighty. Yeah, purposely have not eaten today so I can have that second plate. I gotta go in for seconds. I just can't have one plate of food. I gotta have 2 plates of food. Come on, I can't be the only one that has 1 plate of turkey. Even if I don't have it back to back, like if I get full off of 1 plate, there's still room, like in a few hours, to go in for seconds. Slim Devin with T-Dog, T-Puppy, and the family. Oh, tell them we said hello. We missed the T-Dog family. We got T-Dog, T-Puppy, and Spike. They're an amazing family. Alright, let's go to first crack here. Again, welcome into the live if you're just joining us. We are roasting from Bodie Leaf Coffee Traders. They are located in Southern California. This bag specifically is the Vietnam Blue Dragon Robusta. And this one, tasting notes are baker's chocolate, Brazil nut, peanut, and oat. This is a single origin. This is washed. 5-pound bag. Pretty stoked. Again, let us know if you are enjoying this live stream. I don't do these too often, but if you guys are enjoying this, don't forget to do us a huge favor and monster mash that like button. If you guys enjoy these types of streams, that lets us know that you guys are having a good time with this stream, and we will continue to bring you more coffee live streams. I know we're more focused on obviously theme parks and spooky year-round. Once in a while we'll throw in some coffees. We're not really a coffee channel, I could essentially probably start up a second channel and just make it just for coffee, but until then, I don't mind sharing with you guys one of my favorite hobbies, which is coffee in general. I think we had first crack. Let me adjust the roast here to second crack. But y'all are awesome. We love you guys. We're enjoying the day. Beautiful weather here in Southern California. With all the rain we've been getting last week and the week before. Again, we got like a ton of rain. Like they said, it was like a year's worth of rain that we got. And it doesn't really rain here that often, but the weather is just absolutely gorgeous today. I couldn't have asked for a better Thanksgiving Day weather. Again, shout out to our friends that will be streaming. I know Slim Devin's streaming at the moment, so make sure you guys go show him some love, as well as our other friends. I think there's several live streamers there in the park today, so make sure you guys go check out all of our streaming friends if you haven't done so already. Some of you probably already are watching our other friends. Again, LDF will be home tonight. Or should I say home for the day. We will be back again live on this Friday. The Fogcast. Living Dead Fan presents the Fogcast. Alright, I think I'm behind on the chat here. Let me feel a little woozy real quick. Alright. I think I've missed some in the chat. Hang on a second. So chat's not working on here. Let's see who just came in. Heather Estes. What's up, Heather Estes? Alright, Jordy. I think maybe I'm wrong. I think I caught up here. Okay, I am caught up. I saw a few names. I think I was behind on this. Again, happy Thanksgiving. We will be live again after this stream. We'll be back again on Saturday for the podcast. And then we also have other guests coming on to our podcast in following episodes. But our next one will just be a recap. It'll just be myself and Living Dead Mom. Recapping 2025, the season, all the haunts we went to. So you want to make sure you tune into that. You don't want to miss that. And then a few other events. We have some the High Desert Haunt coming up next month. We will be at that. They do their special Christmas version or holiday version of their haunt. Shout out to the High Desert Haunt for having us out. We will be there. I will be there. Living Dead Mom, they'll be with the kids in Ohio for Brianna's graduation ceremony. Of course, I'm going to be here with the dogs, taking care of them. But I'll be covering some live streams at different events that weekend, specifically the High Desert Haunt. So you don't want to miss that. But again, happy Thanksgiving, just roasting coffee, having a good time. Let us know what you will be doing today, or what type of coffee, or if you already had your cup of coffee today. I know it's later in the day for all of us, unless you're in Hawaii, where you can still be having your morning cup of coffee. Stop, reset. All right, here we go. Who's still watching us out there? I know we got a few of you guys watching the stream. I know this could probably be boring to some of you guys. It's like watching paint dry, right? I understand coffee's not for everyone, but hey, maybe you'll learn a thing or two about the trade. And next time you go order your cup of coffee somewhere, whether it's Starbucks or any other mom and pop shop out there, hopefully there's a better appreciation of what goes into a cup of coffee. And this is just the roasting process. I haven't even gone over the way it's harvested and the farmers, all the work that goes into pulling a cherry seed. That's basically what this is. It's a dried up cherry seed. Who would have thought that when you're drinking coffee, you're actually drinking the seed of a cherry? Crazy, huh? The things we didn't know before. Jordy is ninja watching. I appreciate you, Jordy. Thank you for tuning into the live, my friend. Who won the football game? I think the first game is in the books. I think it was what, the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers, I believe. Does anyone have an update on that game? I think there's 3 games tonight. I know Dallas is playing. I know there's a Black Friday game. It's the is it the Eagles and the Bears, I think, tomorrow. Jordy had no idea. Jordy, yay sports. I know. You know, not everyone loves sports, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to say I love sports. Like, I'm more of like a highlight guy. I'll watch the highlights. I just can't find myself to commit to watching games all day long. So if someone asks me if I do fantasy sports, I'm like, heck no. I don't have the time or the energy to sit in front of the TV all day and watch sports all day long. Okay, that Packers won. Okay, so sorry to Living Dead Mom and the family out in Michigan. That's a tough loss. Tough loss. I'm sure we got some Packers fans in here. Yeah, the guys with the colorful uniforms, right? Jordy, how many home runs did they hit? Did you know? Did they hit any home runs in today's game? Oh, man. That's hilarious. I did play sports as a kid, but not football. I'm not a tall guy. I'm not a big guy, so I think I was always too scared of breaking bones or something. But even the sports I played, I still could have gotten injured playing any other sport like soccer or baseball, basketball. Like, you could still get hurt in any sport, honestly. But I think football, just because the contact is guaranteed. You're supposed to be physical, and that contact is supposed to happen. So I guess you're more prone to injury. I don't know. Yeah, I think they are called goals, Jordy. Oh, I love having fun with you guys. I was on dance team. Okay, so same with my sister, Living Dead says she was on the dance team in high school back in the 80s. Those are fun, going because they got to perform like at all the sporting events. So like, well, specifically football. They were at the football games and the basketball games. They got to perform there, so that was fun. Is anyone watching Stranger Things? I know we got a new season of Stranger Things. What's everyone's go-to right now? What's everyone watching? There's new movies out. I know Frankenstein just came out. Obviously Stranger Things. Is anyone watching Welcome to Derry? The Stephen King's It. I don't want to say spin-off. It's like a backstory. We're learning so much about Pennywise. Is anyone else watching anything fun? And there's a lot of good deals right now, folks, on streaming services. I believe you can get Disney Plus and HBO, I think you can, but Disney Plus and Hulu for like $4.99 for the entire year. I thought I just saw one come in that said HBO Max for like $2.99 or something ridiculous. So there's all kinds of good streaming service deals right now. Jessica says, it was so good. I just got HBO Max from their Black Friday. Okay, Jessica, correct me. What's the exact price for Black Friday for HBO? Was it $2.99, $4.99? Like, there's so many deals I can't even keep up. Jordy, I'm not allowed to watch season 5 of Stranger Things yet. Joanna is re-binging season 4 first. Gotta wait till she's ready. Well, tell her to hurry up, Jordy. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Stranger Things is really good. Supposedly it's the final season, so we'll see. They should wrap it up. I think 5 seasons is a good amount. The kids are not kids anymore. They're kind of grown up now. Okay, $2.99. Come on, guys, for HBO Max. I believe the deal's good through Monday. And you also get Disney Plus and Hulu for $4.99, I believe. And you can add on ESPN if you're into sports. You can add that on. There's so many good deals right now, guys. It's like a no-brainer. You got to get at least one of those streaming services, guys. Okay, Disney and Hulu bundle $4.99. Are you out of your mind? I mean, that's hours and hours of unlimited fun. I'm sure Hulu has some good stuff too. I haven't really checked on the titles on Hulu. HBO Max, they always have some good stuff. They have obviously the Welcome to Derry on there. I've been watching that. That's kind of fun. Yes, previously known as Max, previously known as HBO Max. Yeah, that's good. That's good to clarify. Both of those deals, guys, come with ads. That's why they're so affordable. But I think most of our streaming services, we do the ads. We'll get through with it. Not a huge deal. Heck, we grew up watching ads with commercials, so it is what it is. Good question. I will not be cooking the whole bag. These are the 2 containers that I have. This one's already full, so now I'm filling up this coffee container, which is in total, it's about, this is a 5-pound bag. And it's usually about half of this bag, so about 2.5 bags. Or, yeah, 2.5 pounds, I should say. All right, Chiefs and Cowboys up next, right? Or who are the Chiefs playing right now? What up, everyone? Talking football, talking Turkey Day, talking food, talking streaming services. You never know what comes on. That's right, the Chiefs and Cowboys. That's what I thought. Of course, I should have known that. I'll tell you, all my family in Texas, they are glued to the TV right now. I'll be watching that game here shortly when I'm done with this. But Uso, Scooter, Chris, Uso. What up, Us? Folks, we have Uso, Scooter, Chris in the chat. I don't know if... oh, yeah, we do. Jordy's here. If you would be so kind, Jordan, to please drop our friend Uso, Scooter, Chris in the chat. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Have a fun and safe day, whatever you're doing, Uso, Scooter, Chris. Happy Us to you. Happy Thanksgiving. We're having a good time. We are roasting beans tonight, my friend. We are roasting some, I know it's backwards, some Vietnam Blue Dragon coffee. It's going from green coffee to this right here. And it smells so good out here in our backyard. Thank you, Jordy. Appreciate you, friend. Oops. So that's what we got going on. Uso, so good to see you, friend. When are you back in the parks, buddy? Usually, when I'm grinding, I grind when I do my espresso. So, but I keep the coffee fresh in these canisters here, and then I grind when I'm actually going to consume some coffee. Wow, there's a lot of Quakers in this one. Typically, most bags that I purchase don't have this much discoloration or Quakers in them, so definitely know why it was an affordable bag. All right, time to do some quality control. You got it, Chris. You're welcome. Good to see you, friend. Jessica's recording. There are so many commercials in a football game. Yeah, you gotta skim through those commercials. Jessica, I'm excited to eat too. I know Living Dead Mom's out in the kitchen. I will be in the kitchen after this. Forget Starbucks. Uso, come on over, my friend. We got freshly roasted coffee beans all the time. I'll brew you a mean cup of coffee. How do you take your coffee, Chris? Do you take it? Are you a guy like me? Do you take a black cup of coffee, or do you like to sweeten it up a little bit? Do you take cream and sugar? Or are you a latte guy, a cappuccino guy? Or everyone in the chat, chime in. If you guys are watching this live stream, how do you take your coffee? I don't care if you're a Starbucks head or not. I want to know, what's your menu? What's on your menu? What's your go-to order? Or do you have several go-to orders? Like, do you have a certain fall drink? Do you have a winter drink? Are you hot? Are you ice? Are you cream and sugar? Which one are you guys out there? We need to know this. I need to know my audience here. I need to know who I'm speaking to. Chime in. Let's start the conversation. And if you are brand new here, come on out, introduce yourselves. We want to meet our fellow Dead Fam clan. This isn't our typical stream. We do these once in a while. It's Thanksgiving. I miss you guys. I wanted to do a stream, and why not? It was that time for me to get out here and roast. I actually had time to sit down and relax today, so this is me relaxing. Steven Tran, will you be doing Diz on December 12th? I will keep you updated, Steven. I need to ask Living Dead Mom. You are not fired, Jordy. You are more than welcome to stick around. Do you even love the smell of coffee? I know some people like the smell of coffee, but don't want to consume the coffee. Chris says, I do whatever keeps me rolling. There you go. My type of guy right there. Ooh, a Frappuccino. Steven Tran, I love Frappuccino. Are you a caramel Frappuccino? Ronnie Peterson, what's up, bud? I drink coffee hot with vanilla creamer. Now that sounds delicious. Vanilla creamer. Give me some of that. Again, guys, there is no wrong way to drink coffee. Please don't misunderstand me being a coffee snob. Yeah, I called myself a coffee snob. Don't let that intimidate you. There is no wrong way to drink your cup of coffee. As long as you brew something tasty. As one of the content creators says, Lance Hedrick, he says, brew something tasty today. Again, we all have different palates. Steven Tran. Jordy does not like the smell of coffee. That is totally fine. In fact, Jordy, you still being here, being this is like just a coffee only stream, says you're my guy. He's one of our #1 supporters. Thank you so much, Jordy, for hanging out with us. Even if we're just talking about coffee, I know coffee is the main focal point right now. Thank you, Cordy. Wendy girl, you're back so soon. Did you even taste your meal? Did you just Scooby and Shaggy it and just throwing it down the hatch? I'm just playing with you, Wendy girl. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna just devour that meal so fast. You have to go to a cup of coffee at Disneyland. Yeah, I don't mind the Starbucks coffee there. I like to, if you've seen on a previous stream, I like to doctor it up a little bit, put a little salt, and it makes the bitterness taste of the Starbucks cup of coffee go away. It kind of balances out the flavors. It's an amazing tip, amazing trick. Split the cup of coffee, because I just like black cup of coffee. So I'll ask for another cup, pour half of it into one, and then that one half that it's split into, you put a little bit of coffee, taste it. Once you can taste the salt, then you dump that coffee with salt in it back into the other cup, and then you just get a good balance, a cup of coffee. That's my tip if anyone likes just straight black cup of coffee. Doesn't even have to be Starbucks. Let's say if you're at an airport and you go take a sip and their coffee just tastes too bitter and sour to you, ask for another cup and ask for some table salt, or go to a restaurant that has table salt if it's available to you, and start pouring in just a little bit at a time until you can taste the salt. Andrew Kwan, when I was at Disneyland this past week, I had coffee. I had the coffee cold brew from Jolly Holiday, and that one's amazing. Not sure if coffee's feeling hit the spot for me. Yes, that's an excellent one, my friend. I think Disney, you can't go wrong with any of the Disneyland coffees. Like they whoever's running their coffee whether it's the cold brew or their specialty coffee there, knows what they're doing. So they have some really good coffee. And it's more of like a dessert drink to me. Again, I don't want to say I mainly drink black coffee, but I don't mind some of those specialty cups of coffee. We got Jordy here, Windy Girl, Andrew, Pirate Dawn, Uso Scooter Chris. Are you like a bird, Windy Girl? I'm with you. And sometimes I'll take my to-go cup, Uso, and I'll bring my coffee with me. All right. Let's lower the fan on this. Let me flip you guys back around. About halfway through with this guy here. Probably have about maybe 2 more batches. And then we'll call it. We got Jordy here, Andy. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Absolutely. Happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving, whatever it is you celebrate. Especially if you're watching here in the States, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Jordy. I appreciate that. Actually, this is like fresh out of the shower hairdo right now. It's kind of all over the place, but I appreciate that. You guys rock. All right, I'm hearing second crack. Starting to get a little oily, so I'm gonna kill this one here. You're too kind, Jordy. You're too kind. Again, pay no attention to the backyard. We got a heck of a storm that came through. It's our desert landscaping yard, so we got some weeds to take care of back here. Uso Scooter Chris, I got a Colombian neighbor that brings me a bag of coffee from Colombia once a year. I can't tell the difference. So yeah, see, probably like, especially if you start, I don't know if you just drink black coffee, I can probably notice the difference in variances and tasting notes in that. But for most coffee consumers out there, majority likes to put in the cream, the sugar, and whatnot, so you really can't taste the difference in coffee. I can a little bit. I'm still trying to develop my taste buds. I really want to get into cupping. In fact, I believe Bodie Leaf, where I got these from, they do coffee cupping sessions where you just, they sample different types of coffee that they've roasted. And you're just basically slurping with a spoon. You're slurping, and you're just tasting different coffee. And that's how coffee roasters know if their coffee tastes good or not. That's part of the process. If I decided to sell and get into this, turn this hobby into a business, absolutely, I would have to get into coffee cupping, so you can taste the differences and nuances and flavors from light roast, medium, and dark roast. So there is a difference out there, but once you start putting in other, like I said, sugars and creams and all that, you'll notice the difference. You won't notice the difference once you start doing that. TPC, welcome in. Theme Park Casual, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. So good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, TPC. Folks, if you're not following Theme Park Casual, go check out our very good friend, TPC.
right here on YouTube. Happy Thanksgiving, friend. Have a fun and safe day, TPC, wherever you're at. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Good to see you. Hopefully you're eating lots of turkey today, my friend. Thank you, Jordy. My plate's going to be covered in gravy, right? Same here. All right, let's flip this back around. Good to see you, TPC. Again, happy Thanksgiving. TPC, when are you coming over for some coffee? I know you are a coffee head as well. I got some fresh roasted Vietnam coffee here. We got Vietnam Blue Dragon Robusta here. Baker's Chocolate, Brazil Nut, Peanut Oat. How do you take your coffee, TPC? I know you like the iced coffee, right? I know you're an iced coffee kind of guy. We will do some iced coffee for you. I think I need to host a live streamers coffee party. I don't know, would you guys be up for that? A live streaming coffee with all of our live streaming friends? Oops, let me start this next batch. You guys get all the coffee you want. Need to have TPC and Mrs. Casual out. We all are more than welcome. Do a cafe. We'll do some baked goods. Maybe I'll have Living Dead Mom make some, I'm already putting Living Dead Mom to work. I'll have her make some of her famous carrot cake. It's the bomb. You haven't lived if you haven't tried Living Dead Mom's carrot cake. A lot of Quakers in this batch. Alright, I think I've got most of the imperfections out on this one. Again, I'm gonna let these beans rest about a week or so, then I will put these to use. I do have another batch I'm finishing up on. I think those were my Colombians. No, actually I did a blend. I can't even remember which blend it was, but I did my own house blend. TPC, I wish I could be that fancy with my coffee. I don't have the timer. I know. It does take patience, guys. It really does. It takes patience to do this. I'm blessed with patience. But yeah, but TPC, you're more than welcome to come over and have a cup of Joe. Compliments of LDF here. Let's see. We got Jordy, we got TPC here. Plate is covered in gravy over there. Good Vibes. What's up, Good Vibes? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming into the stream. Good Vibes. So good to see you. We got Wendy Girl. Good Vibes. TPC. Gobble gobble. Oh, you're too kind, TP. Good Vibes. You are way too kind. I could go for a cup of Living Dead coffee. You got it. You guys are more than welcome to come over. I'll be your barista or brewista. All right, let's see what we got here. it smells really good. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not too impressed right now with this bag. It was on the affordable side, so I just kind of rolled the dice. There's a lot of Quakers, and I'm guessing this crop wasn't one of their best. Nothing against Bodie Leaf. It's not their bean. They sell beans from all over the world. They source their beans from one end of the equator to the other. But this one's okay. Again, I'm just going off of looks. Who knows? I might blow my socks off. But I've been picking out a lot of Quakers out of this bag, out of each roast. And unfortunately, you know, when you are you know, you're paying, you know, $5 for the bag, which is fine. $5 a pound. Or if you get a little higher in price, you don't want there to be many imperfections in each bag or each roast. And there's quite a few imperfections in these beans. So the quality of the bean from this farmer is a little on the lower quality side, but at least it was only a $5 $5 a pound, which is really affordable in today's market for coffee beans. Price has gone up, like with everything. Price is going up on a lot of stuff, but at least I'll remember with that specific farmer. I might choose a different farmer on my next batch. We got Kayla Mack here. Happy Thanksgiving. What's up, Kayla Mack? So good to see you. Thank you, Wendy Girl. And we will be dropping a schedule for that. I'll be making a thumbnail and a schedule for this Friday. We got the Fogcast coming up, recapping the Halloween season. We'll still be talking Halloween. Kayla, mac and cheese. Anyone having mac and cheese tonight as a side dish? Alright, let me catch up to chat here. We got good vibes. Kayla mac and cheese. Happy Thanksgiving. Wendy Girl. TPC's in the house. MH Reels. Alright, I think I have caught up to all of you guys. Uso Scooter Chris. Again, thank you mods for dropping links tonight in the live stream. And if you guys are new here, if you're seeing links dropped in the stream, make sure you guys go check out. They're there for you guys to click on so you guys can follow our friends here in the live streaming community and content creators here as well. So thank you mods, thank you chat for clicking on those links. We appreciate that. Y'all, your boy is starving right now. I'm kind of jealous for those of you that already started on the Thanksgiving feast. But it is dinner time on the East Coast. It is always Halloween in someone's soul. It is always Halloween. I'm going to say with most of you guys in here. You guys are some diehard LDF. You guys are diehard Halloween lovers. We celebrate the holiday season. We celebrate, obviously, all of our hallmark holidays here in the States. But we just love something about the fall season, the spooky vibes. All right, second crack. Are you happening here? You got that right, Jessica. Always spooky season, folks. Speaking of spooky season, hopefully you guys caught us on our previous live stream. We were just in Santa Ana at Creep It Real Festive. It was their Halloween version. I'm sorry. It was their Christmas version of the spooky season. So check that out. There's a few cast members from the Twilight saga that were there, and forgive me, I can't remember. I'm really bad with that series, with that movie. But they were there. There was 3 cast members that were there. Obviously supporting cast, not the main cast, but supporting cast was there. Check out that live stream. Unfortunately, I couldn't take the stream into. Obviously, it was a paid. You got to pay to play, right? You have to pay to get up close and meet those celebrities. And they had them pretty secure in a covered area, so I couldn't get really close. I tried standing on one of the ledges to zoom in, and I kind of got some looks from the staff there. So, but it was a fun stream. It was a fun event. We love going to Creep It Real Festive. So check that out. If you didn't get to see that, check that out after this live stream. It was our previous live stream, so it'll be right before this stream. Check it out. So leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys thought about that show. And of course, we love going to our spooky vendors and help supporting them. Shout out to Happy Haunts Clothing. We purchased one of their newest shirts. Make sure you catch that live stream. It is a really cool shirt. It's a takeoff on the gingerbread house this year. Really cool. It's the murder house. I call it the murder house. The house with all the crows on it, but it's a really, really cool t-shirt. Can't wait to show you guys on the next live stream. But yeah, the merch is really cool. Really cool merch. I'll be wearing it the next time we go into the park. Hopefully we can get in before Christmas time is over. I know we get blocked out here really soon, so we need to get in the park for another Christmas holiday live stream here. That will be coming up. Hopefully in the next week or two we'll get a good Disneyland stream in. There you go, Jessica, Ashley Green, Keelan Letts, Jackson Rathbone. Hopefully I didn't jack up their names. I'm terrible with name pronunciation. But thank you, Jessica. Yeah, those were the 3 celebs there. There could have been other content. I know I ran into a few content creators, so I'm sure if you just look up Creep It Real Festive, you can find, if you wanted to get an up close and personal, hopefully some of them got some coverage of those. Or the Carlisle guy. Did I say that right? Did I say Carlisle guy right? Again, I've been in and out of those movies. I can't say I've sit and watched them from beginning to end. I know it's one of Living Dead Mom's and Brianna's favorite pastime is just sitting and just kind of binge watching some of those movies. All right. We're almost about done with this roast, this stream. Okay, I think I got about 2 more, maybe 3 left. I'll have to see after I dump this one. Again, yeah, it's not as uniform as I'd like them to be. There's some imperfections. I don't see many like Quakers, but just a little discoloration and some imperfections. Inconsistency, I should say, in the roast. So I'm trying to take out the lighter roasted beans, if you will. I'm probably being too picky at this point, because you'll just end up getting different flavors of beans here.
just want to make sure I don't have too many lightly roasted Quakers in this batch. Okay, I'm pulling out more than I would like to, so I might go back to a different bag next time. All right, I'll leave that how it is there. All right, let's see how. All right, this is almost half full, so maybe 2 more roast. Get out of here, fly. Alrighty. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more roast. Let me weigh out some beans real quick. I'll weigh out 2 just in case. If not, I can put it back in the bag. We'll do that one. And I'll do 1 more just in case. Let me go ahead and start this roast. I think it was Peter, not Jackson, who went. But not Peter Jackson, right? Can you imagine if Peter Jackson was there? Holy cow. I think the sun's about to come in where I'm at. And I got this light shining behind me. So Peter was there, not Jackson. Okay. But it was a fun stream, guys. It was a really, really cool stream. If you guys haven't checked it out, we would appreciate it if you guys took a little bit of time out of your day today to check it out. We would love that. I can smell the food. I mean, on top of the beans that I'm roasting right now, it smells so good right out here. But I can smell the turkey and everything else. It's gonna be so yummy. I look forward to this day. You got it. You guys rock. Thank you, MH Reels, for being here. Again, we miss you guys. That's why it was just a no-brainer to throw on the camera right now and do a quick roast while the turkey is cooking, while all that's going off in there. I was like, you know what? Let's roast some coffee. Let's hang out with you guys. But we got Reels here. Jessica's here. Wendy Girl. Got quite a few of you guys. Kayla, Mac and Cheese. I'm so excited to just have some dinner, have some dessert, and watch some Netflix tonight. Watch Stranger Things or whatever's going to come on the TV. Who knows? Just kind of kick up the feet and relax. Looking forward to that. Heck, I might even just have like a late night latte. Who knows? I do need to get into some decaf though. I haven't even roasted decaf. I just drink my coffee in the morning, sometimes late morning. But I haven't gotten into decaf coffee yet.
Ooh, prime rib. I'm so glad to hear that, Pirate Dawn. Give Mom our love. So glad Mom is home now and you're eating prime rib. That sounds delicious. I could go for some prime rib on top of everything else I'm going to eat tonight. That sounds divine. What are y'all having for dessert? You know, this ain't a live stream if we're not talking about something sweet. Are you guys pumpkin pie? You guys apple pie? Pecan pie? Are you like none of the pies? Are you guys eating something else for dessert? Am I missing something? Let me know what you guys are having for dessert. I'm more of a traditional Thanksgiving dessert guy. But let me know either or, whether you like pumpkin pie or any type of pie, apple pie. Or if there's a dessert that you love eating for Thanksgiving, we want to know right here in the chat. Let us know. Ooh, pecan pie. So is it pecan or pecan? Jessica says, we're going to eat in my mom's room watching TV. What's on the tube tonight, Jessica? Besides Living Dead fam, what else are you guys watching tonight? Cheesecake strawberry. Man, that... Oh, now you're talking. I can go for some strawberry cheesecake. Or cheesecake with strawberry. Okay, Wendy Girl says pecan. Pecan pie. See, I don't know what the right way. Even if there is a right way, I'll take your word for it, Wendy. I guess it is pecan. Pecan pie. Pecan. Pecan. I'll go with pecan. I'll go with pecan, but that sounds really good. Barbara, playing slots. Hey friends, busy cooking today, but wanted to stop by. Wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Barbara, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you are whipping up a fantastic meal. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. But have a fun and safe holiday weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Barbara. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones. Thank you for being here, saying hello. We appreciate that. Wendy Girl, don't take my word. I'm a hillbilly. I don't know. Is there a right or wrong way to say pecan, pecan? Who knows? Much love to you, Barbara. Barbara playing slots. Much love to you and your family and to your little ghoul that celebrates Halloween there. It was such a pleasure meeting you here in the chats, in the live stream during Halloween. Thank you for saying hello. And much love to your family. Enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. Pecan, who knows? But I'm with Wendy Girl. I think it's pecan. Yeah, that is first crack. The sun is coming through. I forget, the sun goes down early. See, it's the last time I've been out here, it was pre time change. It was pre, what do we call it, daylight saving. So the sun was still like high noon this time. I forget how quickly the sun goes down this time of day. So the sun's already creeping in here. First crack. Once Bitten with Jim. You know what? To be honest with you, I've never seen Once Bitten. It's a comedy, like horror comedy, right? But not too much on the horror side. Jim Carrey's more of a comedic actor, but I know of the movie. I don't think I've ever seen Once Bitten. Is that streaming somewhere? Maybe I can catch that later tonight, once everyone's gone to bed. Vampire. Yeah, Jim Carrey as a vampire. Okay, I need to actually watch Once. Oh, it's free on YouTube. I forget. Yeah, there is some good free movies here on the tube, guys. If you can't spend the $2.99 on a streaming service, you got free movies here on YouTube, folks. The list is endless. There's a lot of good ones. Of course, it is with ads. All right, roast. I think this roast is looking pretty cooked to me. You have to get out of the sun on this one. I'm going to turn you guys this way so I'm not completely in the sun. And of course, it's like, notice I got the sun coming right in here. And luckily, it's not hot right now. It's doable, so... Once Bitten, free on YouTube. We got to check out that vampire Jim Carrey movie. Guys, there's still several movies we haven't seen. Even Living Dead Mom has not seen Lost Boys. I know, crazy, right? You need to watch that. The Day at Christmas movie is free on YouTube. It is so funny. Okay, I'm going to have to watch that one, New Girl. If you say it's funny, we're watching that one. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll save that for watch party. Maybe we will save that for watch party, Wendy Girl. Either members only or just regular community watch party. I know we're so far behind. I don't even think we have one scheduled. We still need to do a members only and a regular watch party for the month. Oh, Three Musketeers. That's another one I haven't seen in a very, very long time. But yeah, we'll check that out, Wendy Girl. We have not seen Wicked yet. Have you guys watched Wicked? It's just playing in the theaters, right? It's supposed to be streaming when? Next month or the month after? Okay, it's not rated R. It's family friendly. Okay, we'll definitely check out The Day of Christmas. Wicked, I hear mixed reviews on that. Has anyone gone to the theater to see Wicked yet? What are your thoughts? No spoilers, obviously, but is it better than part 1 or the act 1 or whatever it's called? Hopefully we can watch that one here very soon. No, Wendy Girls, I haven't seen no Wicked movies. We did watch the first one when it was streaming. All right. Here we go. Let's see if I'll have another roast. If I got room for another roast or not. All right, bear with me real quick, folks, while I
skim over this roast. Oops. I know I'm missing the ball game. It's all good. Coffee over sports. I know, what's the world coming to, right? My family in Texas is like, why aren't you watching the game? Like, because there's commercials in it, that's why. I know some of you guys are recording the game, so you could skip through the commercial. You just got to stay off of the news and off of social media, so no spoilers, right? That's the worst. When you open social media and you find out the results to like a show or a sporting event. Speaking of members, I forgot I need to update my outro video. So my apologies if you have just become a member recently and you don't see your name in the Ghostface outro. My apologies. I will put that on the list to do, like ASAP. Whether you were gifted or if you just purchased a membership, my apologies. I will extend your Ghostface outro an additional month. How about that? But shout out to all of you members. You guys are amazing. Amazing, amazing folks. All right, let me see if I have room for another one or not. This could be it. I know those outros are getting ridiculous. My apologies. I have a ton of Slim Devin names. It just gets more outrageous. Yeah, I got room for one more. If there's room for one more. Any volunteers? All right, this should be the last batch for the day. And the sun's starting to come in, so good timing here. I know, right? Sorry for this ridiculous sun, guys. Here, I can take this off of the charging port and get out of the sun for a minute. Here's a little bit of shade for me. It amazes me Living Dead has never seen The Lost Boys, right? It's just crazy. But there's a lot of movies I still haven't seen. I can't even think off the top of my head, but there's quite a few I still haven't seen. But I know, Lost Boys. It's because she's not a huge fan of Kiefer Sutherland. She does not like Kiefer Sutherland and Kevin Bacon. Those two actors like creep her out. So I think that's why she's avoided watching Lost Boys. Ronnie, so Living Dead Mom is in the kitchen. Yeah, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, so I don't even want to be in the kitchen. We got Living Dead Mom in there. Of course, Brianna is helping. So it's best I just stay out of the kitchen. But yeah, she's in there. In fact, I think they're just kind of waiting on the turkey now. I think most of the food is already prepped, so I think they're just watching movies on TV right now. I like Dancing with the Stars. I knew he would win, right? I've watched the Harry Potters. I haven't read the books. Only because I have a lot of my friends from when I used to work at that Disneyland, they all would love Harry Potter, so I just kind of tagged along and watched the movies. I tried reading Harry Potter books, but I just couldn't get into the books for some reason. Yeah, or Twilight. I've been in and out of the Twilight movies. Living Dead Mom and Brianna, like I said, that's kind of their favorite pastime. If there's nothing on TV, they'll just put on one of the Twilight movies just for fun. It's like their joke around movie just to play in the background. Have you seen all the snow in Michigan? No, I have not seen the snow in Michigan. I bet it's amazing. Of course, it's nice and warm and sunny here in Southern California. I believe we creeped up to 80 degrees today. All right, thank you, Reels. I know I'm kind of wrapping up here on this live stream here. I'm on the last batch here.
I'm on my last batch. I'm just kind of staying out of the sun if I can. But thank you so much, MH Reels, for being here. Have a good Thanksgiving, Reels. Thank you so much for saying hello. Yourself and Tay, thank you for introducing Tay to our channel in these streams. So MH Reels, happy Thanksgiving. Have a fun and safe day today. We will catch you on the next live stream. But thanks again, MH Reels. And folks, if you're not checking out MH Reels, show MH Reels some love. Go follow their channel. They throw up some good movie content. Really good content creator. Very good filmmaker. So please go check out our friend MH Reels. We appreciate that. Thank you, Wendy Girl. Oh, you're welcome, Rose. Thank you. Anytime, my friend. Thank you for your love and support of our channel. It's the least we can do. Joanna is here. We got Joanna, the strange and unusual. Welcome into the live stream, Joanna. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones, my friend. Let me stand back from the roast here in a minute. Hey, Joanna, happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello. How is your Thanksgiving going? Has it started? Is it ending? Are you in the middle of it? Happy Thanksgiving, Joanna. Pirate Dawn, Slim Bells, Slim Go Bells. So yeah, we need to add some more Slim Devin names. We have like a ridiculous amount of Slim names. Of course, it's all geared toward the holiday season. Winter, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan with some of the cast. And the girl, life of me, can't see how that's going to look right. They're much older now, right? I remember watching all the films in the theater. That was an experience to actually go to the theater and watch The Lord of the Rings. I tried reading the books too, and for some reason, I'm not much of a big book reader. I gave it a shot, but it was so hard to follow, and that's just for me. But I enjoyed the films. The films are fantastic. Love the Lord of the Rings films. Thank you, Joanna. I know we don't have enough Slim nicknames already. We need more. Guys, DM us, inbox us. You know how to get a hold of us. If there's another Slim name you want to add to the ridiculous long outro, throw it at us. We'll have Ghostface do his job and do some Slim outro here. All right, are we on first crack? Let's see, are we on first crack or not? Yes, Slimmas. Merry Slimmas. I'm sure, obviously every holiday movie has the word Christmas in it, so it's so hard to just keep repeating something Slimmas and that Slimmas. So I was trying to find holiday songs, Christmas songs that don't necessarily have the word Christmas in it. So I'm running out of ideas. Maybe we can add some Christmas movies to the list for some Slim names. Hey, but if you guys got them, throw them at us. Throw them at us. Joanna, we had a good Thanksgiving. Thanks, just heading home now for being with the family today. That sounds like the perfect Thanksgiving with the family. And now you're spending the last part of the day with your other family, which is the Living Dead fam. No, in all seriousness, that's cool. I'm so happy to hear you guys are out there being able to spend the holiday with family. That's what the holiday is about. Alright, I'm hearing... Alright, this one's getting really warm really fast because of the sun, the way the sun's coming in, the ambient temperatures heated things up here, so we're already into the second crack on this one. I gotta kill this. Hi, Ayla. Ayla. How's the big girl? How's my big puppy? How's my big puppy girl? Yes, happy Thanksgiving, folks. Jessica, Coloma, Joanna, Wendy girl, our precious girl, one of our three. Bradley, we are roasting coffee. I don't typically grind the beans until I'm actually ready to consume them in my cup of coffee. So these beans will stay whole until the morning of. So I pretty much, what I do basically is I will get this my espresso shot glass, and I'll sit it here, and I will weigh out about 18 grams of coffee, and then I will grind it into my coffee grinder. So I have freshly ground coffee grounds when I brew my cup of espresso. But this, what you guys are seeing here, is just specifically a coffee roasting live stream. And these beans will wait for like about a week or so, and then I will put them to use. All right. Let's wrap this up. Alrighty. Okay. Last bit of business here is to get out these imperfections here. Let's see. It's not many. Go figure, like the last batch was, I think, the best. And just pulling out the imperfections in these beans so it doesn't alter the taste in that final cup.
Again, I don't want to judge these beans yet just by the look of them. I still need to taste them to give my final verdict. Usually there's more uniformity, meaning like their colors are the same. I'm seeing variations in colors in these beans, but not sure if that will affect the taste or not. Of course, I do need to clean out my coffee grinder. It needs a good deep clean. Even my entire coffee machine needs a deep clean. Can probably do that on a live stream for anyone that has an espresso machine or wants to learn more about an espresso machine. I can probably do that. Hey, buddy. All right. Let's throw this final batch. And then I will have nicely freshly roasted beans for the next several weeks. And that is all she wrote today, guys. Let me catch up with chat here. Let's see what you guys got here. Got Joanna. Let's see here. Bradley Sarr. I had my donut and my cold coffee this morning. That sounds really... What kind of donut did you have, Bradley? And what kind of cold coffee did you have? I found a couple of Frankenstein pics with a Bride of Frankenstein. They reminded me of you guys. I'll send them. Oh, please send them to our Instagram. We would love to see that. We would absolutely love to see that. All right, Booze and Ghouls. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. That's the end of my coffee roasting session. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream. Again, we will be having our next live stream will be this Saturday. So turn on notifications if you haven't done so already to make sure we are still in your live feed, so you don't miss when we do go live. So that helps us out. Chocolate donut, Starbucks cold coffee. Sounds perfect, my friend. That sounds yummy. I would love to try that out. But again, thank you to all of our Ninja Watchers here. We love you guys. Thank you for Ninja watching. To our channel members, we love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel every month. We love and appreciate you, channel members. Thank you so much. To our mod monster squad, thank you. Shout out to all of our mods that were here in today's live stream. Much love to you, mods. You guys rock. Thank you. And to everyone in the chat that's here, you guys are the reason why we do this, so we can share our life with you. So thank you, everyone that's coming out in the chat here. We love you. Thank you for supporting the channel. And last but not least, thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We love you. If you guys follow our Fogcast, the podcast, if you guys know anything about it, one of my things I always ask our guest is 3 things they're grateful for. And I just want to share 3 things that I am grateful for. And it's just a sign of gratitude that I think I love doing this every day. Wake up every day and I say 3 things that I'm grateful for, because I think it just sets the mood and the tone right for my day. Thankful, obviously, for my family. What more can be said about the family? My immediate family, this family I have here, my obviously living dead mom, the kids that are our family, my extended family. Thankful for that. Thankful for all of you guys. This whole community. You guys are incredible. I would have never imagined doing this. Getting in front of the camera, talking to strangers, Ninja Watchers, people from all over the world. Grateful for all of you guys. And yeah, just thankful for this community, and thankful for my health. Thankful that I am around, healthy, that I get to do this, that I have the opportunity to do this, take you guys everywhere with us, for the most part. But I'm enjoying this. It's been an amazing year. We just celebrated 2 years of live streaming, so we're on year number 3 now. So thank you guys for your support. Grateful for all of you guys. Hopefully you guys are grateful for all of your family, your loved ones, and whatever it is you're out there thankful for. We love you guys. Thank you so much. I got to get back in the house and contribute to Thanksgiving instead of just eating. But much love to you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everyone that's here. Pirate Dawn, Joanna, and Bradley. I'm going to probably miss a few people here. All of our mods. Rudy, thank you so much. Jordy, Wendy Girl, Joanna, Pirate Dawn. I'm just going to who was just recently here. I'm just going back through the messages. Andrew Kwan. I think I already said Bradley. And don't forget, folks, we have friends that are streaming today, so go show them some love in the park. Definitely show them some love. I know Slim Devin was there, but I think we got other friends there as well. So you guys rock. I'm rambling. It's time to go have some turkey and dessert. I'll let Living Dead Mom and the rest of the fam know that you said hello, but we love you guys. We'll catch you guys on our next live stream this Saturday. So again, turn on notifications. We hope to see you guys there on the Fogcast. Just myself and Living Dead Mom recapping Halloween 2025 season. So we're looking forward to that. So thank you again, mods, for dropping links tonight. Go check out our friends. Go show them some love and support. Go raid all of those folks. For those of you that are still here, go raid them. Go show them some love. Tell them happy Thanksgiving from LDF. I got to get out of here. Again, I will update the outro. My apologies if I'm missing some new channel members. I will do that ASAP, so that way it's ready for the next live stream. But here we go, guys. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. And we will see you all a little later. Bye now. Come on. Are we not getting outro today? Is my outro not? There it is. I think it's going to work.
Living Dead fam would like to thank the following loyal supporting member of the channel. Zomembes, Rachel Castro, Not Edward Furlong, Scully Star Fashions, Disney Love, Jordy, The Headless Horseman, Little Rue Plus 2, Iracula, Slim Devin's Adventures, Arizona Paramedic, Jason Thibodeau, Vampire Batalicia, Gray Shift Cosplay, Chestnuts Roasting by a Geofire, Rockin' Ross Gillis, Carol G and the Candy Corn Dogs, Kayla Mac and Cheese, Ty Zima, Pirate Dawn, Ghostly Whispers, Tam Tibu, Gma LT, Witchy Punana, Michelle D. Nicola, John Wahey, Shelley Mendez, M.H. Reels, Adventures with Roto Comish, Miss Garcia, Kristen Wong, H.T. Heather Smith, Suzanne Sprague, Gigi Hallow Queen, Joanna the Strange and Unusual, Bradley Soar, Donnie Darko, Kalani Debilar, Joe Hughes, Pink Bunny 6-18, Tammy Doolany, Miss Brown, Aaron Ford, The Hauntmas Girls, Brian Sevilla, Stitch Love, It's Stitch-O-Ween Season, Kitty Cat Loves, Mighty Mel Alvey, Michael Furberger, Dragon Dog Z. Della Boyer, Jetta Booth, CMC Kathy, Adria, Cordy in California, Fresh Tracks and Snacks, Sandra Chanel, John O'Lantern, Suzanne Sprague, Darrell Chen, Gary A., Donna Lemon, Daniel Paz, Donatella Soul, MM Logic, Mr. Fox, Nate Plays Games. To get your shout out from Ghostface, be sure to become a member from any level of our Tears for Fears. And last but not least, Living Dead fam would like to thank our fantastic mods who make these live streams fun and enjoyable for all. The Mod Monster Squad, Brianna T, Living Dead Mom, Living Dead Daughter, Miss Megan Garcia, Wendy Girl, Pirate Queen Trish, Veda Black, Johanna the Strange and Unusual, Kayla Mack, Dragon Blood HT, Jordy, the Mod Father Slim Devin, The Slim Reaper, Grim Devon. It's beginning to look a lot like Slim Mass. All I want for Christmas is Slim. Let it slim, let it slim, let it slim. Feliz Navi Slim. Slim to baby, here comes Santa Slim. It's the most slenderful time of the year. The little slimmer boy. You're a mean one, Mr. Slim. Carol of the Slims. Last Slim Mass, Slim Ride. Slimber Bells, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Slim Deer. Frosty the Slim Man. O Holy Slim, O come all ye slimful. The 12 days of Slim Mass. Baby, it's slim outside. Silent Slim. And to our good friend who is always first in the chat and keeps us up to date with all things happening in real time, from live streams, final scores to all sporting events and wrestling news. Good night, Sanchez. Sleep tight. Here are some cookies for you to keep you happy and safe at night. 'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house. Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings, all hung by the chimney with care, when opened at morning would cause such a scare. The children, nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. All right, boos and ghouls, it's time for me to get in my black Christmas sleigh and wreak havoc this holiday season. But before I go, remember to monster mash that like button on your way out. Scary Christmas to all, and to all a ghoul night, and I'll see you all a little later. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that the Living Dead fam has left the building.
I'm feeling woozy here.
And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.